All right, here we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Cheyenne. I am a nursing student and a health and wellness fanatic, and I have been ever since I was a little one. And so I'm really passionate about healthcare. I'm going into nursing and probably biotechnology because I see that as our future. All that being said, I really got on here just to talk about Bryan Johnson. I'm going to do a whole series about him because I find him truly fascinating, and I think that he's going to make some changes, and I think that everybody should be aware of what he's doing right now. So that's mainly why I am here doing this talk right now. And I hope that this video finds everybody that doesn't know anything about Bryan Johnson. I typically talk about him every day, all day to everybody. So I have definitely brought him into people's life and brought a lot of awareness about him to people. And like I said, I just think it's important because it's our future. So if you don't know who Bryan Johnson is, let me tell you. So Bryan Johnson is the CEO and founder of Braintree Venmo, which if you don't know what Venmo is, then I can't really help you, but most people know what Venmo is. It's basically like this virtual online pay system, and it's really popular in America. I don't really know, it's probably all over the world, but he ended up selling that, and I think it's been about 10 years now. I don't have all the details. I'm really just here to show my passion and encouragement and support for Bryan because he gets so much hate. Anyways, founder Venmo, he is a billionaire now. From Colonel. Colonel is like a brain scanning company that they check like your brain. They do like brain scans basically. And so I found out about Bryan Johnson probably early December 2023. And I didn't really think much of it. And then I just kept going through my social media and he just started popping up because like the video that I did see, I think it was on TikTok, but he doesn't even have a TikTok account. That's kind of irrelevant, but really what set off my passion for him was just seeing that he's doing something that nobody else is doing. So since he started up a couple different businesses in his time, he's 46 years old, and I think when he was like 36 is when he I don't know how long ago it was, but he's had money for quite a while, and so he's put all of his money into health sciences and research and measurements. Like for example, he's somebody that wakes up every morning, and if you didn't know, we have like 78 organs in our body, and he measures what each organ needs nutritionally, and he checks to see like where it's at. Like we have like MRIs and ultrasounds that can help us determine like how old our organs are. So he will check the biological age of his organs, and based off of that and how he's doing with his diet and everything, he will eat accordingly. He will take vitamins accordingly to that. And he's actually been able to reverse his biological age. And the reason this is important is because there's a lot of illness going around that doesn't need to be around. And with all these breakthroughs that he's doing, it's just inevitable for, like, he's already helped reverse his age biologically just from all the MRIs that he's taken and all the measurements. Like, he's the most measured man in the world. Nobody has done what he's doing, and that's why I think that everybody should kind of support him, because there's nobody else doing this. Like, I would do it. I 100% would do exactly what Bryan Johnson's doing if I had the money and I had the resources. And you know, if you're listening, Bryan, I'll be a guinea pig, totally. But that's besides the point. The point is that I think that we should all support him, and it is the future. Like, it's happening, it's coming, and you know, you don't want to be left behind when something like this is going on. And I think that's mostly why I want to share it. And there's going to be a lot of people that like just hate him just because of the way that he lives and just because he's got money. And he does have a lot of money, but he's making it to where there is an option for people to actually try what he's trying, in a sense. So the way he does it is he's very extreme, and he doesn't say that everybody has to do what he's doing. He's doing something that costs a lot of money, but there are a lot of ways that people can be healthier. And he's made a powder, I don't know exactly what it's called, but he is selling it at an affordable price for people. And you know, because he takes all the vitamins, he's kind of put the nutritional aspects into this powder. And I recently watched one of his videos, and I'll link that in the description, of him letting random people try his product. And I just think that's amazing. And the thing about him that I think that like people just misconstrued, because like I've told so many people about him this year, they just think that he's just some rich asshole trying to make profit. And you know, maybe he is. I don't know him personally. I'm pretty sure most people that are saying that don't know him personally. But just like anything, time will tell. Time is the only thing that will tell. And I am dedicated to supporting him through it, because I think that the more support, and you know, it really doesn't matter if we support him or not, because he's going to do it either way. He's going to do all this either. He's going to reverse his aging with or without the support of us. But wouldn't it be cool if you could do that too? I would do it. And then everybody's got this whole thing about like calling him a vampire, basically, because like he did the blood transfusions with his son and then with his father. But wouldn't you give your blood to save somebody that you love? Like, it's like the most human thing that you could do, I feel like, as far as compassion goes and just caring goes. And so he came out with this book. It's called Don't Die, and I read it like 3 times, and it is so good. And he has given it to us for free, and actually he's given us a lot for free. Just the information that he has given us is just phenomenal. Like, there's not another person on the planet doing it, and it's truly phenomenal. And he does not get the credit that he deserves quite yet from everybody. But like I said, time will tell. And I'm just gonna make this series and follow along, and I'll probably do a lot of reaction videos. And I would love to talk to like professionals and get their opinions on what they think about Bryan Johnson. And I know like it's just nobody's done it, so it's like it's so new, and people are so funny. People have such a hard time with change, and I understand that. But in the book, the way he explains what he's doing is just so perfect, and it really helped me see like where he's coming from after reading the book. It's a 6-hour read, and everybody that I've talked to that's read it, they love it. It's great. Like, they agree with it. Of course, there's some things I think there's probably going to be another book, but it's not just about healthcare and being healthy, and it's more about literally slowing your aging down. It's not like some fad diet. It's not like anything we've ever seen before. And that's why I think it's so significant for everybody to know about. And it's going to take quite a while for everybody to know about. But eventually, hopefully, and with the help of this video, that it will get around to the world. And I just want to see what's going to happen when people realize that this is legit, and people like Taylor Swift or Beyonce or Kim Kardashian, people like that, what happens when they get on Blueprint and, you know, they're living longer? And then there's the people that are just, you know, so opposed to it that are just dying. And that's essentially like what's happening. And yeah, it's crazy, but I'm thoroughly excited to watch him along his journey and see where everything goes, because I truly do think that he's onto something, and I want to be a part of that. And once you like see him in the light that I do, I think that a lot of people will actually want to be a part of that. And based off what I know, a lot of people do want to be a part of that. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to live for longer than like 80 or something. But if you're happy and you're healthy that whole time, yeah, I would want to be alive for longer. If I was happy, healthy, and I felt good, I would want to be alive the whole time. And I'm somebody that has been depressed in the past, so it's, you know, and just seeing that it's something that you can measure and it's factually working, and people can deny it and say it's bullshit all they want, but time will tell. And I do have suspicions about some things, and that could be for another video, but for the most part, it's a giant breakthrough. And another thing that I want to add before I go is just that, so healthcare has such a long way to go. Like, we have our anatomy and physiology classes and all of our narcotics classes and all different kinds of stuff, but there's still so much we don't know. Like, just this past year, I watch a lot of Dr.Eric Berg on YouTube, and he's fantastic. But we just found out how to map the metabolomics system, which is the system of our metabolism. Which metabolism, a lot of people, you think, you know, that's just how fast you burn calories or whatever, but metabolism is all throughout our body, everywhere. And I think in the last year, we just figured out, and I will link that video below because obviously I'm not like a doctor or anything like that, but that's a system that we just recently mapped out in our body. There are some proteins in our body that we still don't even know the shape of, and if that tells you anything, then that tells you that we still don't know a lot. There's so much still to be discovered. And instead of focusing on all the stuff that we're focused on, like, I don't even know, like going out to bars, like every weekend for a couple, like just doing random stuff, like we should be doing research on ourselves. Like, I don't know. That's just the way I see it. But to each his their own. I think that we can truly extend our lives and live happier. And I think that if I ever have the opportunity, I will be on Blueprint and I will follow that regimen, even if it means taking 111 supplements a day. I don't care. It's something that I believe in. And I think that soon enough, maybe even people will start doing what he's doing, because I think that a lot of people have accepted the fact that we're just gonna die eventually, and I think that, you know, I don't think that we can actually live forever. And I think that Bryan's thing is he thinks that we can live. He kind of thinks that he's gonna live forever, and I don't know if that's possible, but I definitely think it's possible to live longer, healthier lives. And I think that we can actually save our planet too, because there's a whole technological side of it as well, where our technology is advancing so much. Like, what, in the last like 3 years we got AI. Like, it's crazy what AI can do, and AI is like, it's almost smarter. It's smarter than us. Like, we can't remember everything. And so, like, Bryan's relying on a lot of technology to tell him what to do instead of listening to himself and listening to other people. Because you can go to a doctor and they can be, oh, you're fine, they'll send you away. And then you go to another doctor because you're still concerned, and they're like, you got stage 4 breast cancer. And yeah, it's because we're doing these like little checks here and there. But I really do think that since we do have the resources, that people should really prioritize, like, CAT scans, MRIs, and just various forms of ultrasounds all over your body. There's so many different things that we could be doing, and even that insurance covers. And I think as the years go on, it will be more normal to go and get checkups, because we can actually look and see inside of our bodies what's going on. So yeah, I'm so excited for the future, and I hope that this video finds you and that you don't get left behind, because definitely a lot of people will be in denial about it. But yeah,